Hey, I'm Northie, DJ producer, connoisseur of snacks, half Asian, sleeper innerer. I'm from the Central Coast. It's near Sydney. Real beach-like. We got trees, sand, we got puppies, fillet of fish burgers. We practically invented Thai food. Bear grillionaires. My dad's a country and rock and roll musician, and growing up he taught me a lot of music, and my parents have always been really supportive of music as a career. Throughout high school I was in a few punk bands, grew up playing a lot of different instruments, and then I discovered turntablism and really got into DJing, and then eventually got into electronic music production.
So the first time I ever heard Northie was actually through my sister actually. She got a demo of, I think it was Northie's girlfriend at the time, who was friends with my sister, and I got a demo, and I was like, used to get so many demos, and I didn't normally listen to a lot of them, but for some reason I put this one on. At
the time, Jesse was Australia's top DJ, and I was really young, so I was a bit of a fanboy. You know, I think I saw him on the train once in Sydney, and I was like, oh my gosh, that's Kenobi, because I had puberty.
And my sister Jasmine was just going on about, you gotta listen to it, you gotta listen to it, you gotta listen to it. So I gave it a listen, and it was a really interesting mix, but there was just one mix in particular that stuck out, and it was actually, I don't know if Northie wants me to mention this, but it was a Justin Timberlake mix. It was a track into or out of a Justin Timberlake mix, and I was just like, either it just dropped really well, or the mix was really in key, or there was just something about the mix that just made me go, this kid sounds like he's got it. And it's funny that all those years ago, it turned out to be true.
Over the years, when I was more into the club scene myself, I was doing some songs, some tunes for labels like Vacation Records. And Jesse and I actually ended up being in the same agency at one time.
So then a few years down the track, we reconnected through an agency. We were both on Jam, and at the time, Northie was on basically this label Vacation Records. So I was just sort of like observing from a distance, watching what he was doing, and that was all really cool. And then that kind of shifted and changed, and still keep my eye on him, listening to what he was up to. And then just recently, like in the last year or so, he just sent me some stuff that absolutely just blew my mind, and henceforth I had to own him.
For a while, over the last few years, I've had the Northie Live Act, which is just some of my music in like a band format. But for now, I really just want to concentrate on being a DJ producer again, but I may start a separate band project in the future.
The other thing I really love and admire about Northie is he is just like completely different to a lot of the artists that are, you know, popular at the moment.
I've had some interesting opinions come across, but I think it's really cool being a Christian and being a DJ in the nightclub industry. It's an interesting perspective, but I'm not really any different to anyone else. I just don't rely on the drink, I guess, as much.
He's, for example, prefers cordial to alcohol. Which is, you know, a big thing anywhere in the world as far as dance music goes.
I'd still consider myself pretty hardcore. I broke my tooth eating corn chips.
It just leads into so many other aspects of him as an artist, in terms of just being so focused. He doesn't have to deal with hangovers. You know, he's can be straight in the studio on Monday, bright-eyed, bushy-tailed, and you're still going, oh, Northie, what is this essay email that you've got for me? But you know, it's amazing to work with such a talented and driven artist. And I mean, Northie's also got a whole life outside of his DJ producer career. He's got his live thing going on, which again brings a whole nother dimension to his music, as well as his performance, and just as well as him as an artist overall. And I don't know, I think it's just a fresh outlook, you know. He's coming from a Christian point of view as well with a lot of his beliefs, so it's just a bit of a fresh, different take on being an electronic music artist in Australia, and not caught up with a lot of the things that the scene tends to reinforce over and over again. And I think, you know, A, there's a point of difference, and B, it's a real authenticity about what he does. And I think that's the thing that I'm always attracted to as far as artists go with the label. It's about you know, where I come from is that dance music is about being an authentic kind of just an artist, and I think Northie really represents that to me. So, you know, I'm really excited about not just what he's doing, but, you know, the kind of stuff he's going to be doing as well.
You see my 99900? Scared to die out here, man.
I mean, there are a lot of reasons why I chose Northie for Klub Kids. Primarily, I'd have to say is because when I listen to his stuff, I'm like, how the F did he do that? And I really like that with artists on my label, because I'm a producer, I'm still learning. So it's always good just to have other artists that on your label who you can kind of, I don't know, just sort of grow, develop together, share stuff, and just feel like you're out there sort of taking on the world almost like as a little group or a little, you know, family kind of thing. But, you know, he's just talented, put it that way.